All right, we are going to hit you with some hot waiver wire action. I know this is week 14, and we're in the depths of the sea right now. If this isn't the start of your fantasy playoffs, this is the last week of your fantasy regular season. If you only have 4 teams going to the playoffs, but you have 6, like us and a lot of motherfuckers out there. If you have 6, this is the start of your fantasy playoffs. And if you are on the rope somehow, you need that sexy waiver wire ad to maybe fill out a flex spot to help you get over. We're about to give you some dudes to look after. Let's start off with the number 1 motherfucking waiver wire pickup of the week, and my boy Malcolm Mitchell off the New England Patriots. And this guy, he played 85% of the snaps last week. I mean, my boy Alfred Mitchell.
And I think it's well-deserved. Like you said, 85%. But let's take a look at his last 3 weeks here.
Oh.
He's gone 19.8 points, 21.2 points, and then 16.2 PPR points last 3 weeks. That is getting it done.
Undeniable sexiness. And I mean, since Gronk's been out, the Patriots been running 3 wide receiver sets like all fucking game. And clearly with this guy playing 85% of the snaps, I think he's kind of a red zone threat for him, and I think he might be all systems go, Malcolm Mitchell. And if you got a guy here on the ropes and you're like, I just need 10 to 15 points out of somebody, I think Malcolm Mitchell might be your boy.
All right, another guy willing to pick up maybe in the tight end spot. This guy went from contemplating retirement to getting 11 targets in a week.
11 fucking targets, and he converted 6 of those 11 targets for 110 yards and a touchdown. I know that this might be a little fluky, but I'm not sure if it is. He looked pretty athletic out there. Seems to be a red zone target. I mean, you know, Ben Roethlisberger just likes to huck it, chuck it out there, so I don't know. If you've been on the ropes and streaming tight ends all season long and kind of plugging and playing, I mean, this might be your boy.
Yeah, Ladarius Green might be a solid pickup for you, and he's available in most leagues out there.
We got another guy. I think this is kind of a fluke, and Tyler Lockett, wide receiver for the Seahawks. And his last year's game was padded heavily by a 75-yard run. And when the next time he's going to have a fucking 75-yard run, I couldn't tell you. But at least he's got 6 targets these last couple of games.
And he's finally looking like he's getting healthy, looking exciting. Even punt returns, he's looking better than he has all season. But he's still 4th on the team in targets. So if you're maybe a guy you can stash, and if you have nothing on deep in your bench, maybe stash him away, see what he can do later on. But definitely not trust him as a plug and play.
No, I don't know. I'm not really all in on it. It might be a wait and see kind of thing. But we had another tight end. If you've been out there streaming tight ends, Dennis Pettiff, he's still out there somehow on your waiver wire. He went out there and got like 8 for 80 and 2 touchdowns last week. I know that's not going to be like his thing.
Yeah, you can't trust Joe Flacco throwing for 400 yards and 4 touchdowns every week. So
well, I mean, my goodness, if you're on the ropes thinking about bombs, I mean, even like a guy like Jason Witten, who's coming off a 0-point performance, I mean, I don't see any way you can trust that.
Even Greg Olsen as of late.
Yeah, oh my God, Greg Olsen has been filth, puke, garbage. Him and Kelvin Benjamin, the whole goddamn Panthers offense has just been looking trash, and I don't know, Greg Olsen.
Cam Newton sitting because possible strip joint.
And we didn't even throw the ball. We can't even just do a token run. We gotta prove our point by turning it over in the red zone. In the opponent's red zone, you mooks.
All right, let's go one more tight end.
God, we're chock full of these fucking tight ends.
We got Dwayne Allen, 3 touchdowns. He's not going to ever do it again. But
he's not going to do 3 touchdowns again, but he could get you 1. And I mean, he got 3 touchdowns last week, and in week 12 he had 5 receptions. So he's had back-to-back productive weeks coming off that ankle injury. And I don't know. I mean, Jack Doyle's kind of a dad runner out there, not really anything special. I think Dwayne Allen, I mean, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I mean, there's been a lot of dudes they've been hurting for tight ends all year, and we're just giving you, 3 good options that might be your boys.
Dwayne Allen's got a tough matchup going against Houston next week, but they are at home. So, I mean, the way Andrew Luck looked last week, I think he might be worth the start if you're in desperate needs there.
We got another wide receiver, and Ted Ginn. I know Kelvin Benjamin and Greg Olsen been on that sucking the D train, but Ted Ginn hasn't been. He's got back-to-back games with a touchdown, and the last 2 games he's had over 80 yards or better. I don't know. It might be turning around into last year's Panther offense where Ted Ginn is the favorite target out there, and it sure as fuck looks like it the last couple weeks.
Talk about a San Diego Charger receiver, Inman, back-to-back games of touchdowns, and he's got very, very solid matchups coming up. He's playing Carolina, the Raiders, and the Cleveland Browns.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you're in desperate need of a flex play, I mean, this guy is out there in a shitload of leagues out there. So if you're in desperate need of a flex play, maybe sporting an injury, limping into the playoffs, this guy might be a steal out there for you. And we're just firing off shit out there for you. We're going to get you 2 or 3 defenses to maybe stream out there in the playoffs. We got Detroit's D this week playing against the Bears, and I know the Bears and Matt Barkley have looked decent these last couple weeks, but this is Matt Barkley's first road game as a starter, and the Lions are just coming off a fucking game when they went down to New Orleans and held Drew Brees without a passing touchdown for the first time in like 8 years and picked him off 3 times. So I'm thinking Detroit Lions D is a very sneaky play if they're still out there on your waivers or somehow floating around on your bench.
And a couple defenses, not necessarily this week, but maybe guys you want to stash away for some really nice looking matchups later on the season. You got the Titans, who play the Jags, against Bortles, who has absolutely looked awful. He's got more pick sixes in his career than career wins.
Oh, yeah, they got them week 16. So if you're in the dance and you're looking for a solid defensive starting and you're made to the dance in week 16, Tennessee Titans are on. The Buffalo Bills also have a very sexy semifinal matchup week 15. So if you're looking to get some Bills and you're looking to get some Titans in that week 15 and 16, you could get yourself a defense against the Browns and a defense against the Jaguars. Buffalo Bills playing the Browns week 15. I'm kind of all in on it there, Bills.
All right, so that's the waiver wire action.
Trying to pump out that juice for you.
Best of luck in the playoffs these upcoming weeks here. We'll be rooting for you here at Tankers.
Oh, we want all you Tankers viewers to bring home a title, baby. We want y'all to win it.
Even Bill Cosby out here.
I don't know, Bill. I don't know, Bill. You and your pudding pops and whatever the fuck's going on, I don't trust you.
He's gonna get you.
He's got it. Yeah, he's got it. All right, Twitter, comment, subscribe, all that shit. Do it. Love you.
We'll see you later.
Later.